that giant 8-inch. Look at how red that sun is, the moon. We're on a walleye. Look at that, nice white bass. Right below this dam on the Mississippi, the white bass are biting. All right, as you can see, white bass below the Mississippi dams. First couple hours in the morning. When it starts getting too light, they'll let you know, because it's going to be like someone turned off a light switch. They'll completely disappear. You got to get up really early to get on this bite, I guess. There's a couple other guys that just slaughtered them. They knew what they were doing with this bite, but I'm just finding out about it, and here you go. So if you want to try some of these, get on down here. But enjoy the video. All right, so this time out we were on the Mississippi River underneath a dam finding white bass using a shallow Shad Rapala in not that deep of water, maybe 4 feet, 3 feet of water. But where we were fishing, as you can see on the location here, we think it's a little bit deeper than everywhere else, where it's a little bit more shallower everywhere else along the shore. And the best spot was right next to the dam, but some other people had that spot and they were just hammering them. So we were kind of off the spot where we should have been, but we still caught some. Enjoy the video. And another thing I forgot to say is where we were fishing were all boulders and rocks, and that shallow Shad Rap lure goes about 2 feet under the water, a foot under the water, keeping me above the rock so I ain't snagging all the time, losing lures. Look at how red that sun is, the moon. That is like a pure red almost. That is sketchy. You see that little red dot? That's the moon, man. That is sketchy. Why is it so red? It looks like a walleye too. We're on a walleye. Oh. There we go. First walleye at night. Look at that. All right, look at this guy. All right, first walleye at night. A little Rapala, shallow wrap. There we go. Well, as you can see, you can start seeing stuff starting to get lighter. We're at a different spot right below a dam here. Let's get fishing real quick here and see if we can pull out a couple more walleyes. Still dark, somewhat, but getting lighter. All right, we're on a couple casts in. We got something, but I don't know if it's a walleye because it's really fighting. Staying down to the bottom though too here. I hope it's a nice walleye. That would be exactly what we're looking for, but it's just too fighting, too crazy and hard. It might be a smallmouth. Oh yeah, exactly what it is. Small little smallmouth in the dark, kind of. All right, and there's the first smallmouth bass. Not what we're looking for, but that was a nice little, something big just jumped out there. Probably a catfish, I don't know, who knows. But there's this first smallmouth. Let's put him back. Let's try to get more walleyes here. It's still dark, so keep searching. Look at that, nice white bass. Nice white bass. Right below the dam here on that Rapala shallow wrap. Look at that guy. Wow. He's gonna taste real good in the fryer. But right under the dam, right under it, there's a bite of white bass going on. So we're gonna try to see what we can do here. All right, there's another one. They really fight down here in the river, but that's the Rapala. Sometimes it can be a real weapon. He's all bloody, but he's coming home anyway. Look at that guy. Alright, and there's another one. All around, all over 10 inches. Never, not really measuring any of these, but all over 10 inches is that much I know for sure. Alright, what I'm using here, right there, the reel, the rod. This is a 9-foot rod or something like that I measured. 10-pound test Sufix Advanced fishing line. And that Rapala is a shallow Shad Rapala. Sometimes it has its moments where it's just unbelievable. But it's like a light switch turned on. All these fish are just not biting. The white bass is boom, gone. Now it's like someone turned off the switch. They're not even jumping anymore. They're not even getting bites, nothing. It's like someone turned off the switch. Alright, there's a couple other guys right on the point there, casting right in front of the dam there, and they just slayed them. I think they're already gone. They have like almost their max white bass, just like that. So I'm gonna go that way a little bit and see if I get the same results, because I think I'm kind of like down behind them and they're all piled up there. Well, I guess that's all I'm going home with, is only 3. So that first couple hours in the morning, right below this dam on the Mississippi, the white bass are biting. The first couple hours gets too light, and that's about it. And here comes the train. I'm just looking at probably which one's the nicest one. That's probably our nicest. They're nice eater size white bass down here too at the Mississippi, usually. Alright, I'm going to talk about maybe what I did wrong. See, now, way in the morning, I think them bass were hugging that dam. Because them couple guys, they were casting, it's kind of the same thing I was using, hard baits. Casting it out, and they were getting them, just slaying them. But me, I'm at where the line is, where they start disappearing, so I'm catching a lot less. So you got to be hugging that dam bright and early in the morning before it starts even getting light. They're all jumping and flopping and going crazy. It was crazy there for a little bit, but them guys, they just slaughtered them. Them other couple guys that were here just slaughtered the white bass. Just slaughtered them, one right after another. See, if I was up closer, I probably would catch them more, but the bite's over now. It's only them couple hours in the morning, I guess. Them guys did great, but I was too far away. I was not catching as many. So if you're coming out to try to get on this white bass, that's probably what you need to do, because them guys had it. They knew what they were doing. They were hugging that dam, casting right in that, almost right into the dam, letting their baits kind of, you know, as they reel it back, it kind of just comes down and searches the area and all that. They had it all figured out. I was too far away, but I still catch them, so I'm going home with a little meal. Yeah.